Welcome back to From Zero to Hero, your step-by-step guide for becoming a beast at music production. In this episode, we're diving into the heart of your production, your DAW, your digital audio workspace. It doesn't matter if you use FL Studio, Ableton or Logic, it just matters how well you know it. Because when you stop fighting your software, your creativity explodes. There is no best DAW. The best one is the one you commit to. Switching back and forth will only slow you down. So choose one and go deep. Watch tutorials, experiment and repeat until it feels like home. As I mentioned in episode 1 of this series, I personally use FL Studio, but the information today is going to be very general, so you can follow along in any DAW. After this, however, I recommend you go watch a full beginner series on specifically your DAW to make you more familiar with the functions and systems that's in place. Okay, so here we are in FL Studio. Now, every DAW has 3 main sections. First of all, you have the mixer. This is where you control volume, EQ, effects, and master your songs. After that, you have the piano roll. This is where you create or record melodies, chords, or any part of the song. And finally, you have the playlist. This is the most important part of the DAW, because this is where you actually build and arrange your track from patterns you made in the piano roll. So, basically this is where the songs go from a loop to a finished track. Now, let's talk about some systems. Systems save time and mental energy. Every time you open your DAW, you should be ready to go. This is, for example, my usual workflow when making a beat. So, the first thing I do is to go to the channel rack and load the instrument. So if I, example, use labs, I'll load a soft piano here. After that, I go into the piano roll and I start putting down the notes to the melody. For example. Then I add a pattern to the playlist. When I have added all my patterns to the playlist here, I pull out the mixer and I go through each and every one of them to add effects or adjust the volume so everything sounds good together. After I've done that, it's time to go back to the playlist and arrange the track. And that can, for example, look something a little bit like this. I am going to go over arrangement of the track in a future video, but I'll go more in depth of how you actually should arrange your track. But for now, that's just the last step of my system I use when making a beat. Now, to make it a system, you need to do it consistently. So I've done this for like every single beat I've ever made, so it's like imprinted in my brain exactly what I'm gonna do next. And it really doesn't matter in what order or how you do things, just that you do it consistently so you don't have to think about it. Because your mental energy should not go to what should I do next. Your mental energy should just go to being creative. As you can see here, I also have all my sample packs ready to go in the DAW folder. Now, okay, mouse clicking everything slows you down. Learn hotkeys early and you'll save literal hours every week. The most important shortcuts you should learn in your DAW is copy/paste, which is for me Control C and Control V on Windows. Mark all, Control A, and the most used tools in your DAW, like grab, which is B for me, split, which is C for me, and mark, which is E. The easiest way for you to learn these shortcuts for your DAW is to start with googling the essentials and just start making a habit using them. Now that's pretty much it for the basics of the basics, how to use your DAW. As I've said earlier, please go check out some beginners series tutorial on your specific DAW so you can learn the specific functions, as this was only the basic information you need in general to use a DAW. Your DAW is your instrument. And just as a guitar or a piano, the more reps you do, the better you get. So make it a goal every day to open your DAW, even if it's just for like 20 minutes. Now, you know the usual. Like if you liked the video, subscribe to not miss any of the future parts, and tell me in the comments what your preferred DAW is. In the next episode, we're gonna talk about drums. How to make your beats knock and bounce. Do not miss it. See ya!